Hello, hello. We are live now. Wait for some people to hop on. We've got a like. I will put something in the chat. Good to see you guys again. We'll let the algorithm do its thing for some seconds. We got someone watching now. Very good. Do a little sound check for everyone. Two people watching. Hello. We'll let the YouTube out. All right, now we're growing now. We got some people hopping on. Algorithm is kicking in. Very good. Hello, Third Base Cards. Good to see you. How are you doing? Where are you tuning in from? Let me know down below in the chat. Make sure that you do go ahead and smash that like button if you're first joining us. I would appreciate that. First tuning in, there we go. We got some more people hopping on. If you're first tuning in, let me know down below in the chat there where you're tuning in from. Where are you coming from? I am based in New York right here, and we are live on this Sunday afternoon. How is everyone doing? Good to see you all again. Oh, very good. I appreciate that. Third Base Cards, greatly appreciated. Thank you so much. Is it lagging? I think there's a bit of a lag there. Oh boy. Hopefully we won't have to do a part 2 on this. There we go. Okay, there was a bit of a lag there on my end. I don't know if you saw it on your end. Hello, Jared. He is coming from Texas. Good to see you on this Sunday afternoon or whatever time it is in your area. So in this video, what we're doing is we are covering a couple things in regards to the child tax credit. And many people have not received them yet, the child tax credit payments. And we've had so many people in the comments say that they know someone that received them, or perhaps they received them themselves. But we still have a lot of people that have not received the child tax credit yet. So that's what we're going to be covering in today's video, or at least today's live video. Jared, right now we are covering the child tax credit and as far as what to do if you have not received it yet. And also, some people also want to opt out of it and actually receive it come tax time next year. So we'll be talking about that. We'll be talking about the IRS portal. And let's see, if you're first tuning in here, hello, how are you doing? Let me know down below in the chat where you're tuning in from. Go ahead and smash the like button. I would appreciate that. That will just help with that YouTube algorithm, and we can boost that live out to more people. So just go ahead and smash the like button. I would appreciate that. We got some more people hopping on now. Very good, very good. So let's get started, dive right in. So what is going on? Well, many people, they have not received the child tax credit yet. That is perfectly okay. Just wait for some of my notes here to load. Make sure the live is still going there while I'm not on the screen. Yep, we're good. Oh, very good. We're good. We're good. Okay. So what to do if you have not received the child tax credit? Well, there's many different reasons why you might not receive the child tax credit yet. Perhaps you switched banks, or your older tax returns could have disqualified you from the credit. So the IRS has an online update portal, and that's where you could opt out of the payments, but that's where you can also make changes to your direct deposit details to see when a payment was issued, which could give you clues if it might have gotten lost. So that would be very helpful. And you'll also have to wait until later this summer to make other changes in the portal to your address, income, and number of dependents. So that's something that you may not be able to do right now. You may have to do that later on, which would likely mean that you'll get the payments, at least some of them, towards the later half of this year. But then the rest of the money that you're entitled to, which you'll still get it, you'll have to wait come tax season next year to receive it if it is not updated, if it is not up to date. And the child tax credit payments are scheduled to arrive on certain dates. You may not get the money when expected for a few reasons. Perhaps the IRS may not have an up-to-date mailing address or banking information to send your check to. The mailed check may be held up by the USPS, or the direct deposit payment may still be processing, and there can also be issues with your bank. So many different reasons. It's not always going to be the IRS's fault, but likely if you don't receive it yet, it could mean that the information is not updated. And so on the IRS portal, this is essentially an update portal where you could say how many dependents you have, update your income. And again, it's only half the child tax credit that will be paid in advance. The other half you receive next tax season. But the IRS portal And we could put this in the chat here. I'll actually copy and paste this in the chat. I'm not going to say the whole entire URL, as that would be a bit tedious. So here is the link right there. That is the IRS update portal. I put it in the chat there. And I can also put it to the comment section when we are done with the live. I can do that later on. That portal is where you kind of update your information, your banking information, the number of dependents, your income, but it's also where you can opt out of the credit. Some people may not want to receive the payments in advance, the monthly payments, and they'd rather receive all the money come tax time next year. That portal that I just put in the chat, that is where you can do that. Very important. Okay, very good, very good. And again, the amount, we'll cover it again. And so that would mean that eligible families can receive up to $3,000 total for each kid age 6 to 17, up to $3,600 total for each kid child 5 and younger. Credit is divided up. Half the money of the monthly payments will be in 2021, the other half as part of the tax refunds come tax time next year in 2022. And it's also important to know how these tools work to avoid any headaches down the road. So essentially, what you could do is actually look at how much you would qualify for using a calculator online. So you could actually look to see how much money you'll qualify for in advance before you do receive the payments. And there's also so many other tools that you could find online that are very helpful in regards to the child tax credit and also what you could expect to receive. As far as unenrolling, well, you could actually unenroll from the payments. So if you're receiving $300 for your 4-year-old, you can wait until filing a 2021 tax return in 2022 to receive the entire $3,600 lump sum at once. To unenroll, what you would do is visit the Child Tax Credit Update portal that I put in the chat there. And specifically, you would actually tap Manage Advance Payments. Then you need to sign in with your IRS username or account. And you can create one if you don't have one already. And then after you sign in, if you're eligible, you'll see an option to opt out of the payments. The IRS says that if you file jointly on your most recent tax return, married filing jointly, unenrolling will only affect yours and not your spouse's advance payments. That means that both parents need to opt out separately. So one would not do it for the other. Both would have to opt out. You can unenroll at any time, but note that you must opt out at least 3 days before the first Thursday of the month you're opting out of. At this point, the IRS says that unenrolling or opting out is a one-time action, and you won't be able to opt back in rather, until late September, and the next unenrollment deadline is August 2nd. So too late for the month of August. And if you did not opt out yet in the month of July, you will receive August payment, the payment for August. But then if you want to opt out for September, you can do that. You'd have to do that by August 2nd. Now, also very important is that there's a non-filer portal, and that would let you provide the IRS with basic information about yourself and your dependents if you normally aren't required to file a tax return. The tool is intended to help low-income households register for the payments, and also people on federal benefits such as Social Security that normally would not file tax returns. This non-filer portal, we had this very similar to one with the first stimulus check back in March of 2020, where there was a non-filer portal that if you normally do not file tax returns, you can update your information there, your banking account information, in order to receive the stimulus check. We saw that back in March of 2020. We've been covering about this since then. And the Child Tax Credit Eligibility Assistant can also help you determine whether you qualify for the advanced child tax credit payments. The interactive tool is now available in Spanish and other languages, so if English is not your language, no worries. You can do it in Spanish. There's also other toolkits and resources available now. The IRS regularly updates its child tax credit FAQ page, so you can always refer to that. And it also has a PDF with details on the portals. The White House has also launched a website for the child tax credit that provides information for families, details about eligibility, and more downloadable information. You might have seen advertising from the White House of President Biden. Maybe you follow the administration on Instagram or other forms of social media, and they've been heavily promoting the child tax credit, letting people know that it is available. And so they're really reaching out and letting the public know that they do qualify for these payments, and they should check to see if they get these payments because they're so beneficial and it will affect millions and millions of households. And it's really that extra bit of breathing room, that extra bit of a helping hand that so many families need if they're still recovering economically from the pandemic. So if you want to check out the website on the White House's actual web page, I'll put that also in the chat here. I just put it in just now. And what that essentially does is it just gives you the breakdown of what the child tax credit is, and that it's the largest and most historic relief to working families ever, and that the payments have started going out as of July 15th. We covered that a couple of weeks ago. It tells you how much you could receive. So also what we've been covering on this channel. And then you can also on the bottom there's also that non-filer sign up on the web page that I just sent in the chat. So that's also very helpful if you are a non-filer. It also gives some examples of people and their occupations and their income and their number of dependents. So gives like these fictional examples here, like Jamie, who is a teacher, income is $55,000. The filing status is head of household, single parent, and that as far as the dependents, she has 3 children over the age of 6. And then it tells you, if you click on that example, it actually tell you that Jamie filed a tax return this year claiming 3 children. Maybe these are not fictional. Maybe these are real people. Who knows? But certainly they are applicable. Claiming 3 children and will receive part of her payment now to help her pay for the expenses of raising her kids. So receive the rest next spring. So the total child tax credit for Jamie increased to $9,000 from $6,000 thanks to the American Rescue Plan, $3,000 for each child over the age of 6. She'll receive $4,500 in 6 monthly installments of $750 between July and December. She can also receive, or will receive, $4,500 after filing her tax return next year. And it gives 3 other hypothetical examples as well as some FAQ. So this is a very helpful resource for you to utilize. I put it in the chat there for you to check out. Any other questions? Certainly let me know down below in the chat. I just wanted to hop on live here and cover what's going on with the child tax credit, give a brief update on it, and let you guys know what is going on as far as the payments and what to do if you're not received it yet and how to opt out, all of that good stuff. But any other questions, definitely let me know down below in the chat, or if you're catching this on a replay later, you can certainly do it in the comments section, which will be down below like a normal YouTube video. Other than that, we'll certainly be talking about more in the near distant future. Just had to hop on live here and let you know what's going on, because so many people have been commenting that they have not received their child tax credit yet. So I do hope that this video was helpful for you. If you did enjoy it, as always, give it a big thumbs up. I'd appreciate that. So make sure you go ahead and smash the like button. And also, if you haven't already, but you're probably already, if you're watching this live, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel. Click that big red button and the notification bell as well. And if you want to get some free stocks, as always, use the links down below in the description of this video. Sign up with Robinhood and or Webull. That's you get free stocks, valued up to thousands of dollars in some cases. Do let me know what stocks you do get. I hope you enjoyed this video. I look forward to seeing you guys in the next one. Take care for now.